going to try this one more time. We'll keep making adjustments. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep on going. Conquistadors have a runner at first. 2 men out, a fly ball to center, a pop up to right, and then a walk. And Goki delivers, and there's a chopper towards second. And that'll be a tag out for Sammy Coffrin for unassisted. So a 2-out walk, but nothing further for the Conquistadors. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the third, no score. Eagles coming to bat in the bottom of the third. They will have 9, 1, and 2 due up. That last batter, we were trying to get everybody all situated and back on the air. That last batter was Anson Grauman. He is in the leadoff spot, taking over for Cameron Hosemond. It'll be Gabriel LeBron, Sammy Crawford, and Ryan Ongst. Hopefully our latest adjustments will work out. And a fastball misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. LeBron has also worked himself into the starting lineup of late. Looking for his first hit. And there's a ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit for LeBron. Gabriel LeBron does have his first hit in his first official at-bat of the season. Gabriel, you're batting 1,000. Good speed aboard for Sammy Coffrin, the top of the order. He led off the ball game with a walk, stole second base, but didn't get any further because Bastion Hernandez struck out 3 men in a row. Coffrin now a chance to drive in a run. He has done that a few times this season, 7. And a good lead off first from LeBron. The toss over to first, gets away. LeBron will pop up. He'll head on towards second. Take a look, but stop right there. That'll be an error on the pitcher, allowing LeBron to take second base. So now Coffrin a chance to drive in the run. No count on the batter. Hernandez went right to first base. You're Angel Gonzalez playing in tight just in case Sammy Coffrin's thinking about bunting the runner over to third. And the first pitch is a fastball that's high and outside. Thank you for your patience and staying with us. We know it can be frustrating. It's frustrating on our end as well. Like I said many times before, sometimes the technology just doesn't do what we want it to do. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. Sammy Coffrin looking to put the Eagles out in front early. And Hernandez delivers. Tried to throw a curveball and slipped out of his hand. That's ball 2. Coffrin now ahead in the count, and the Conquistadors defense is giving Coffrin all the room he wants on the right side of the field, especially if he gets it down the line. And the pitch. This one is low. And now 3 balls and a strike. LeBron, good lead off second base. Here's a 3-1 to Coffrin. Ball 4, and Sammy Coffrin has drawn his second consecutive walk. And second walk allowed by Baston Hernandez. And we'll have a brief conference on the mound between the two battery mates as Ryan Ongst steps in, looking to drive in the run. So Ryan Ongst, the left-handed hitter, facing the left-handed pitcher. Gabriel LeBron on second, Sammy Coffrin on first. And we have a foul ball as Ongst tried to check his swing, but the ball made contact with the bat. And that's just strike 1. Ongst a little frustrated. He wasn't able to pull that bat back out. Might have had a chance. Ball and get by the catcher for both runners to advance. So no balls and a strike. And Hernandez checks the runners and delivers. And Ongst tried to bunt and fouled this one off, trying to move those runners, both men, into scoring position. Baston Hernandez, a freshman from the hometown city of Hialeah, Florida. That's where Florida National University is located. Played his high school baseball at the Elite Squad Academy. Also transferred over from Ranger College. And the pitch, this one is a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two men on, nobody out. Big opportunity for Trinity Baptist. And the 1-2 to Ongst. He tries to bunt, and that's going to go foul, and that will be strike 3. A bunt foul is a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So 1 out, 2 men aboard. Josh Wharton at the plate. He went down on strikes his first time up. LeBron at second, Coffrin at first. Now Hernandez, if he can get a ground ball, could get out of this inning without a run scoring. First pitch fouled off. So far, everything seems to look a little bit better. Again, we appreciate your patience. No balls and a strike and a pitch. Wharton checked his swing. And I believe they said he went around. So 0-2. E.J. Alvarez on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez takes a long look, now delivers. Strike 3 called, and that is out number 2. That is already strikeout number 7 for Baston Hernandez. And with 2 outs, E.J. Alvarez tries to drive in the run. The first 2 men reached a base hit and a walk, and then 2 consecutive strikeouts, 1 on a 2-strike bunt attempt, and the other called strike 3. That first pitch misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Alvarez came in hitting .255 with 7 RBIs. And the pitch. That one's in the dirt, but it is blocked by Adrian Romas, the catcher. Ball bounced away from Romas, but not far enough for any advance. 2 balls, no strikes. Alvarez will now look for a pitch he can drive. And he fouls this one straight back. Count of 2-1. Of course, with 2 outs, defense can play normal depth. De Arizosa, the second baseman, still holding LeBron close to the bag. Good speed on the base pass. 2 balls and a strike, and the pitch. And that one is fouled back, and it's 2-2. Hernandez has already struck out 3 in a row. That was in the first. He got 2 more in the second and 2 more already in the third. Trying to make it 3 in a row, or at least get that third out one way or another. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and Alvarez just did get a piece of it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Hernandez again from the stretch. Takes a long look back at second and delivers, and Alvarez fouls off another one. Hernandez does not want to go 3-2. That would put both runners in motion. Former Eagles pitcher Jordan Broden coaching third base, hoping he gets a chance to wave a couple of men around. And a 2-2 misses downstairs, and now both base runners will be off on the pitch. Gonzalez not holding Coffrin at first. Merrick Ask, coaching first base for TBC, will make sure that Gonzalez does not sneak in behind Coffrin. Here's the payoff pitch, swung on, and strike 3. Well, the Eagles get 2 aboard to start the inning, but then 3 consecutive strikeouts strand the runners at first and second, and after 3, we are scoreless. First pitch to Matthew Gonzalez is fouled off. Darren Goki has pitched 3 scoreless innings. The only thing he has allowed is 1 walk. He has struck out 3. Top of the 4th, Conquistadors batting. And Goki delivers and misses low. Counts now even at 1-1. Strike called on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goki, the lefty, winds and delivers. Got on top of that one a little bit too much, pushed it down in the dirt. Darren Goki, a freshman from Bonita Springs High School in Bonita Springs, Florida. That one off the fists, and it will be caught by Coffrin on the run. Nice P4 to start the inning. 1 out. Gino Bellatoni, the right fielder, at the plate. He had a pop-up to the shortstop in the first inning. Bellatoni came in hitting .396, and the first pitch hits him, a change of pace, and Bellatoni didn't mind that ball plunking him in the arm. So he's aboard. 1 out, and it brings up the cleanup hitter, Roberto Fernandez, the designated hitter. Batting .426 coming into today's play. 1 homer, 18 runs driven in. His first time up went down on strikes. Of course, we know some of you missed that as we had our technical difficulties. And he fouls off the first pitch. No balls and a strike, a runner at first, 1 man out. Goki delivers, swing and a miss. In fact, a foul ball, and it's 0-2. Bellatoni has not tried to steal a base this season. Pretty good lead off first. Goki delivers, and this one is fisted foul over the Conquistadors dugout. First of 2 here this afternoon. So far, a very fast-paced ball game. We'll end the feed at the end of the first one, start up a new one as game 2 is ready to begin. No balls, 2 strikes. Goki gets a good look at the runner, now delivers. And this one is grounded to third. Wharton will field, throw to second for 1, back to first. Double play. Had to wait for the umpire to make the decision. It was a very close play. The 5-4-3 DP ends the inning, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Bastian Hernandez has 3 innings pitched so far. No runs, 2 hits allowed. He has walked 2, but struck out 8. He has struck out 3 in a row twice already through the first 3 innings. In the first, that meant the Eagles left man at second, and in the third, they got the first 2 on before 3 consecutive strikeouts. Parker Lafferty will lead things off. Flew out to right field his first time up in the second. Lafferty came in at .327. Swing way over the top of a drop ball, and it's 0-2. Lafferty has scored 8 times. Driven in 6, and he fouls this one off, and the count remains 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Aston Hernandez has already fanned 8, and a pitch. There's a high fly ball, shallow center field. Got a chance to drop, and it's a base hit. Lafferty's going for 2, And he will make it safely. So Parker Laffery gets a bloop double to start the inning. Good start for the Eagles, but this is where Hernandez has reached back for something extra. Juan Tejera has a chance to drive in a run. He went down on strikes his first time up. That was in the second inning. And the pitch is a fastball that misses outside. So 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Down and in. Almost got Tejera on the foot, but he skipped out of the way. So 2 balls, no strikes. Eagles softball's in action against Oakland City. That game started at 11 a.m. Oakland City leads 4-0. That game in the 4th inning. A runner at second. Here's a 2-0. Misses for ball 3. So Tejera way ahead. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's a 4-pitch walk. And again, the Eagles have the first 2 men aboard. Eventually, those walks and those leadoff hits, 2 men on with nobody out, come back to haunt the pitcher. So far, Hernandez has been able to get some strikeouts. And I mean in bunches. Here is Will Van Sickle, who had himself a line drive double right down the first baseline his first time up. Eagles already have a pair of doubles, and Van Sickle takes the first pitch at the knees, a good take after a 4-pitch walk, especially if it's not the pitch you really want. Outfield is playing Van Sickle the pull in center. Grauman way over near the gap, so a lot of room in left center for Van Sickle. He shows bunt, and he tapped that one foul. He's down in the count, 0-2. If Van Sickle can get the ball down the left field line, he could run a long way. Danny Reyes is playing almost 100 feet off the line. 0-2 to Van Sickle. And he just cues this one off the end of the bat. Eagles are threatening in the 4th. A double, then a walk. Nobody out. Van Sickle, the 3rd man to bat this inning. Defense is playing back for the double play, not being held on at first. Tejera can get a big lead. No balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez from the stretch. There's a looper down the left field line, but it's slicing foul. Laffery would have scored for certain. Tejera would have at least gotten a 3rd, but both men back to their original bags. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau back on camera for us here at TBC Eagles Athletics. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one out of the zone. That is out number 1. And strikeout number 9 for Baston Hernandez. Van Sickle a little too eager on that one. That ball was up over the letters. Stephen Hart, the shortstop, strikeout victim in the 2nd inning. 1 out, 2 men aboard. Hart looking to make some contact and at least move the men aboard. And the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Eagles are taking some big hacks. They may want to think about shortening up, just poking the ball into play. 9 strikeouts already, 3 1/3 innings in. No balls and a strike and a pitch and a breaking ball. Check swing, but he went around. And the freshman looking really good on the mound for Florida National. Outfield much straight away, much more so for Hart at the plate. And he goes down on strikes, and there are 2 away. So for the second consecutive inning, the Eagles get the first 2 men aboard. But then 2 strikeouts. Last inning, it ended up 3. LeBron got a base hit in his first official at-bat. That led off the third. There's a ground ball towards second and the force, and that ends the inning. So the Eagles again get the first 2 on, but come away empty. And after 4, we have no score. Five, 6, and 7 are due up for the Conquistadors. In the top of the 5th, Alejandro de Arizosa, Jordangel Gonzalez, and Danny Reyes. Hopefully I'm pronouncing Mr. Gonzalez's first name correctly. Jordangel. And Goki delivers the first pitch for a strike. Goki has been brilliant himself. He hasn't struck out 9. He misses upstairs, but he also hasn't allowed a hit. He has walked 1, and he has struck out 3. The 1-1, Goki working quickly, and this one is just a little bit outside. And the blooper popped up over near the dugout and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ashton Hernandez has actually struck out 10. I miscounted a moment ago. Goki the 2-2. Strike 3 called. That's number 4 for Goki, and a good start for him in the top of the 5th. So 1 out. Jordangel Gonzalez comes up. Hop up to the shortstop, his first time up. So far, a very good pitcher's duel between Darren Goki and Baston Hernandez. Gonzalez digs in, and the lefty delivers and misses up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. And Goki from the windup. And this one is fouled up and over the backstop. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We get a chance, we'll tell you some of the upcoming ball games for both teams out there on the field. This is a pop-up that's going to get out of play over the Florida National dugout. One ball, 2 strikes. Goki takes a long look in, now winds and delivers. The 1-2, and another pop foul out of play. On Tuesday, March 14th, Florida National will play at Kaiser University in West Palm Beach. A ball and 2 strikes. Goki is ready, and the pitch, swing and a miss at a terrific slow change. So a pair of strikeouts to start the inning. Number 5 for Goki. 2 outs, bases empty for left fielder Danny Reyes.
Now to bat, Reyes.
4 consecutive home games follow that ball game at Kaiser University for Florida National. March 15th on Wednesday, Mid-Atlantic Christian University at 1 p.m. Goki delivers the first pitch, and a fastball is down low. A doubleheader on Friday the 17th, beginning at 12 noon against Bryan and Stratton College of Albany, New York. Swing and a miss, a ball and a strike. And that 3-game series will end on Saturday the 18th at 12 noon, again against Bryan and Stratton College, Albany, New York. A ball and a strike. Goki winds and delivers and misses low for ball 2. Trinity Baptist has 2 doubleheaders next week. It's spring break week here at TBC. Tell you those matchups in a moment. The 2-1, that one slipped out of Goki's fingers. In the dirt for ball 3. On Tuesday, NAIA Montreat College comes to the west side. 12 noon doubleheader. We do plan to bring you that one. And Tuesday's doubleheader against Florida Palms University, a team that TBC has already swept in a doubleheader this year. We haven't seen Montreat College yet. Here's a 3-1. And ball 4 is up and away. Walk number 2 issued by Darren Goki. So 2 outs with the runner at first, and the catcher Adrian Romas is up. He popped up to the right fielder Alvarez in the 3rd inning. And now Goki will have to work from the stretch. Florida Palms will then be back here again on March 24th. It'll be 10 days in between doubleheaders against Florida Palms. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Reyes will stop at second. That's the first hit allowed by Darren Goki. Nice, solid, clean single. Not hit all that hard, but perfectly placed. And Carpina, the shortstop at the plate, grounded out the second, his first time up, and looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher over at first base. If I'm seeing that correctly, that is Jason Altuve, number 27. Figures, Jose Altuve, number 27 for the Houston Astros. So Jason Altuve will be the courtesy runner. Goki delivers the 0-1, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Altuve gets a good lead off first, and Goki misses up and away. So ball and 2 strikes. Jason Altuve, the courtesy runner for Romas, who just hit his way aboard. Ball in the dirt, but Onkst able to keep it in play right in front of him. Two balls, 2 strikes. Goki checks the runner. And the pitch. Ball 3. Goki tried to throw that one about 100 miles an hour. Got underneath it just a bit. Jose Carpina looking to drive in the run. 194 on the season, entering play today. 2 runs batted in. Both runners on the move. Strike 3 called. And Goki strands 2 runners at second base. After 2 outs, a walk and a base hit, but no runs, 2 men left. Bottom of the 5th coming up, no score. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the fifth of a scoreless tie facing Bastian Hernandez, who in 4 innings of work has allowed 3 hits, 2 of those doubles. He's walked 3, but he has fanned 10. And in each of the first 4 innings, he's had 2 or 3 strikeouts. Sammy Coffrin, Ryan Ongst, and Josh Wharton, the top 3 men in the batting order, are due up. Darren Goki has also pitched very well. 5 innings, just 1 hit, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. He has hit a man. Coffrin has walked both times up so far, and the first pitch swung on and missed. Hernandez does throw hard. No balls and a strike. And a changeup gets the outside corner. Coffrin appeared not to like the call, but it's 0-2. And this one is fouled off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. And strike 3 swinging on a blazing fastball. So 1 out. That's now 11 for Bastian Hernandez.
Now up to bat,
Ryan Ongst has struck out both times. One of those was a 2-strike bunt attempt. That was in the 3rd inning. And a pitch. And he takes one upstairs. One ball, no strikes, and the pitch. That one in the dirt. Ongst started to flinch, but recognized and held up in time. Two balls, no strikes. Hernandez delivers. Almost got the batter, but Ongst is able to dance out of the way. Very quick work, and ball 4. Ongst is aboard with 1 out. 4th walk issued by Hernandez. Josh Wharton will step up. He has gone down swinging and looking. And Ongst will come out for courtesy runner Dylan Owens. Owens at first, good speed, the runner for Ongst. And that pitch almost got away, and playing leapfrog was Romas to keep that ball in his mitt, and Dylan Owens at first. Owens runs well. Moderate lead off first with the lefty on the mound, swung on and missed at a high fastball, and it's 1-1. A ball and a strike, 1 out, 1 man at first. No score as you see on the screen. Owens gets a little bit bigger lead, and now the pitch. He's on the move, and Wharton fouls this one off. And Owens will trot on back to first, and Wharton has a count of 1-2. Now let's see if Dylan Owens takes off again. Now Hernandez saw the jump that Owens got. Let's see what the southpaw has in mind. Owens shortens up the lead just a bit. Not going this time. In fact, he was flinching back towards first. And Wharton fouls this one off into the Florida National bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Wharton has all kinds of real estate on the right side of the infield. Here's a 1-2. Runner going, a little late jump, and this one's lofted into left field. Owens did not touch the bag, so he will hustle on back to first. The catch is made by the left fielder, Danny Reyes, and there are 2 outs. So E.J. Alvarez steps up with a runner at first, 2 men out. Owens took off twice during that last at-bat. Now with 2 outs, let's see if he tries to get himself into scoring position. Modest lead this time, and Hernandez delivers. This one gets away from the catcher. Not a stolen base, but a wild pitch. That puts Dylan Owens into scoring position. It's only the first allowed by Hernandez. Alvarez now a chance to drive in the run. There are 2 outs. And he also has a lot of room to the right side. And Alvarez appeared to try to pull that one, and he fouled it off. He can just get the ball between first and second with a lot of room on the ground. That'll score the run. Here's a 1-1. Tried to go that way, but he came up empty. So a ball and 2 strikes. Owens runs well. A base hit into the outfield should bring him all the way around. Here comes the 1-2, and another foul ball. Alvarez has gone down on strikes both times up so far. 11 total for Bastion Hernandez. He came in averaging better than a strikeout per inning. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3 on the breaking ball and the tag applied. Eagles get a 1-out walk. Get him to second, but do not score. After 5, we are scoreless. Yeah. Okay, so click. We have a new man batting for Florida National, Eduardo Ponce. Goki's first pitch misses a little bit low. Ponce batting for Anson Grauman. Top of the 6th, no score. And a foul tip. One ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball broke a little too early. Taken down low for ball 2. We'll see if Ponce plays the field or if Coach Strong puts the defense back out that he had out there all game long, as this one is fouled off deep to the left side, but well foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High pop-up, right side, foul territory. Van Sickle near the fence. And he makes the catch over the shoulder. So 1 out on a really nice play by the first baseman, Will Van Sickle. Eduardo Ponce, a freshman from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Now batting Gonzalez, and he takes the first pitch downstairs. Strikeout and a pop-up to the second baseman. And that one got away from Ongst. And if I'm seeing things correctly, that was the first at-bat of the season for Eduardo Ponce. The 2-0. There's a drive into center field, but it goes right to the center fielder. Parker Lafferty puts it away, and there are 2 away. Ball hit hard, but out. Koki has allowed just the 1 hit. And now the right fielder, Gino Bellatoni. He has popped up and been hit by a pitch. Koki's first pitch is right down the middle. Bellatoni came in hitting .396 with 8 runs driven in. The 0-1. And that one hit right on the arm, and there are 2 men aboard. But check that, 1 man aboard. Second man that Goki has hit, and they have both been Gino Bellatoni. Roberto Fernandez at the plate. He has struck out and grounded into a double play. 2 outs with the runner at first. And a high drive, well hit towards left. This ball is gone. 2-run homer for Roberto Fernandez, and the Conquistadors grab the lead 2-0. He got every bit of that, no doubter. The 2-out hit batsman comes back to hurt Goki and the Eagles. That's only their second base hit. And with the way Hernandez is pitching, unless the Eagles can wake those bats up, that might be enough. Free bases seem to come back to hurt pitchers quite often, and it certainly did that time. Alejandro de Arizosa, second baseman, nothing out of 2. And a foul tip on the first pitch. LeBron turned, took about 2 steps, then realized that ball was long gone. It might have landed in the woods out there behind left field. No balls and a strike, and the pitch swung on and missed. De Arizosa trying to go back-to-back with that swing. For Fernandez, his second home run, and RBIs 19 and 20. Strike 3 is in the dirt. The throw is high, but Van Sickle able to pull it down. And that ends the inning. But the 2-run homer by Roberto Fernandez gives the Conquistadors a 2-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Eagles trailing now for the first time. It's 2-0. Parker Lafferty, Juan Tejera, and Will Van Sickle are the scheduled hitters. Facing Bastion Hernandez, 5 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Eagles have had chances. They have twice gotten the first 2 men on, but could not do anything with it. And a first pitch strike. In fact, in only 1 inning have the Eagles not gotten the leadoff hitter aboard. That one misses to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 and a breaking ball. Lafferty out in front and over the top, and it's 1-2. Bastion Hernandez in a groove, working very quickly, but missing up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. When you're in that kind of a zone, you want to get 2 balls, 2 strikes. Try to uncork a breaking ball, and that one slipped out of his hands. The way he's going right now, he wouldn't have to worry about that new pitch clock in the majors. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a looper into right field. That ball's going to hang up and get caught. Gino Bellatoni there to make the play, 1 out.
Now to bat.
Brings up Juan Tejera. He has struck out and walked. So nothing for 1 officially. In the 7th, 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Conquistadors. Gonzalez, Reyes, and Romas. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, I had it wrong. It was 1-1 and now 1-2. First mistake I've ever made. Yeah, right. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Tejera chased one well out of the zone. That's an even dozen strikeouts for Bastion Hernandez, and there are 2 away. Will Van Sickle doubled and struck out. And here is the first pitch, a breaking ball that's high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And a breaking ball in the zone to even the count. And again, the outfield shading Van Sickle to pull. Especially Gauman, the center fielder. Van Sickle fouls this one off, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Gauman did re-enter after getting pinch hit for in center. And this one misses outside, and it's 2-2. Eduardo Ponce batted, popped up to the first baseman, and then Gauman back in center field. 2-2, bases empty, 2 out, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Swung on a miss. The ball gets away. There will be a throw to first. It is in time. Strikeout number 13, 2-3 on the putout. After 6, Florida National 2, Trinity Baptist nothing. We go to the 7th, and Trinity Baptist will put. This is Enrico Sita taking over for Darren Goki, who did a fantastic job but gave up that 2-run homer 1 inning ago. Enrico Sita, a freshman from South Daytona, Florida, played his high school ball at Atlantic High School. He has made just one appearance so far, 1 inning. He allowed an earned